Alright, now it's off to Green Hill once again with the Avatar.
Yeah, another stage that they showed off at E3. Guardian Rock.
Stop Eggman's Phantom Ruby.
Great work, Tails.
Based on these readings, the Phantom Ruby requires an incredible amount of energy, which only the
So in this thing, I think Amy says like the best line about Knuckles here.
Boom! The Phantom Ruby is practically useless.
Simply? Last I checked, the Death Egg is a heavily fortified, well, Death Egg.
True. I came up with a plan. First, we distract Eggman. While he's not paying attention, we use the chemical plant computer to hack into the Death Egg's weapon systems and shut it down. With no weapons, destroying the Death Egg will be a piece of cake. No Death Egg means the Phantom Ruby is nearly useless.
Well, you know, it's just crazy enough to work. So, first we need a distraction. I'm on it.
No way, Knuckles. You're too easily distracted. That's not a good trait
So
for a
true.
distraction. You're our commander. We kinda need you here.
That is so true about Knuckles.
Would never expect it. It may even throw him off a little.
Good idea. You got your
I don't know why my guy is so excited. He's going on a mission here that could, you know, that
Possibly
could...
kill him.
Exactly. Alright, so Guardian
Get
Rock.
smashed by Eggman's giant robot.
Yeah. Now, I did change the weapon once again to the cube weapon to show it off, because I do actually like this weapon. Yeah.
I mean, I tried it out in the demo, and I just wasn't really that big of a fan of it.
Yeah.
Mostly because of how slow it made the gameplay feel.
Yeah. Now, I actually didn't really get the demo, actually. I don't think it released in the Europe PlayStation Store.
Oh, but yeah, it only released in the in Japanese. But surprisingly enough, the PS4 version of the demo, when I went into the Japanese PSN store,
Yeah.
it was complete English.
Ah. So as you see there, that's what I like about the cube weapon. It just it freezes the enemies in place, and when you run into them, you do get rings out of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty cool when they showed it off. You know, specifically at in some trailers, like in Park Avenue, where you land in the center, someone slammed down with the cube Wispun.
Yeah, but did you see that? I got so many enemies there.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I know there's a crazy achievement that requires you to have 10,000 rings, and you're just like, how?
yeah, I think that's like accumulative, isn't it?
I think so. I'm honestly not sure. I've been playing through it a lot, and I'm just like, alright, I should have hit 10,000 rings by now.
Yeah. Now, the one thing I had a problem with in this stage is the jumping.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, the jumping was completely off, specifically at that part.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was part, where the legs were stomping, and there was a much bigger gap than the rest. You had to do a run jump. So
the jumping's way off in my opinion.
Yeah. So I think we're nearly close to the end. I think there was a red ring on top of that loop there. Just noticed it.
Yeah.
But really though, you can't really get all the red rings in one go. You need different Wispins.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some stages even require you to go a different path.
Yeah. I do like this robot actually. The what's the giant crab meat, isn't it?
I think that's what they called it. Whenever they showed this off at E3, I thought this was the coolest thing
Yeah.
ever.
At first I thought it was a giant spider bot.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it is. I think it's supposed to be like a giant crab meat. And timber. And there we go. Short and sweet. And this game is so short, we are nearly close to the end. This is stage 20.
Yeah, there's about 10 more levels.
Yeah. But as you said, yeah. But as you said, if they're bringing out DLC or some episodes. Like they brought in episode Shadow, which was short, but if they're bringing in something to kind of bring in Supersonic, you know, I'd be interested to see what they do.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked about it with a couple of my friends, and they were like, "Oh, it'd be cool if the DLC actually introduced like a special kind of special stage." But something tells me that it's not going to happen because modders, when they first activated the DLC, they just went straight into Supersonic, you know?
Yeah. Alright, so we're going back to Chemical Plant now as Modern Sonic.
To the network terminal. We gotta find the computer room.
Oh my god. When they brought in that, when Sonic says computer room, I just, in my head, Vector.
I'm surprised that they didn't have Vector say that, you know?
No, like knowing the humor of Aaron Weber.
Yeah.
Alright, network terminal.
Alright, now I didn't really like this level, and I think this was the level you were talking about that you didn't like.
No, yeah, it is actually, yeah. And it comes up when you're in the 2D perspective. Like I do like this part of the level. You know, you're going really fast and you're grabbing onto that.
Grinding on rails galore.
Yeah. Now they did like the grinding system. I always liked in the games, and you know they've you know it's always like there's no problem with it. I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's no problem with it at all.
Yeah.
It's improved a lot since Heroes.
Yeah. Oh, it has. Yeah. What game was it that they introduced grinding? Was it Sonic Hero? No, it was Sonic Adventure 2, wasn't it?
Adventure 2, yeah.
Yeah,
they changed up the system for Heroes.
Yeah, that's because Sonic had them soap shoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was it. Now this is the part why I don't like this. The purple water.
Purple chemical water.
Yeah. Or so I thought of it back then.
Yes.
It was Ribena, which is like a purple blackcurrant juice drink. That's what I thought it was back then. But
I mean,
yeah,
this I hated these parts because you could just get out of that pipe and just go straight to homing attack, and then bam, you're dead.
yeah. It's just that you have to be really careful of it because like it actually pushes you down. Even like if you tried the homing attack there, that's why I kind of stayed in place and waited. Like it would it would kind of drop you down if you tried the homing attack.
Yep.
Yeah.
A little tip there. There is there's a mission like after Red Rings.
Yeah.
Called it requires you to collect number rings, and those platforms up there.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago. You have to actually slide under those platforms to get to the number ring, and you would have never figured it out because it doesn't look like a place that you could slide under.
All right, we found the computer room. Yeah, pity Vector didn't actually go up and say it.
We need to find the computer room.
Oh god, yeah, speaking of, like a few month ago or so, Chumstone was like doing Shadow the Hedgehog on his channel, and like he streamed various amounts of times to get all the different endings. Oh god, I felt for him. Just going through that over and over.
When it first released, it felt, I mean, the controls felt great, but now that, you know, when you look back at it, you know,
yeah,
all slippery and so unfinished.
Yeah, no, it's just that's my nitpick about Shadow the Hedgehog. There's just too many endings, you know, and like most of them they're just nearly the same with different characters.
Oh yeah, definitely, and you have to do so much in order to get the specific ending that you want.
Yeah, and like they couldn't just do like they did in Sonic Adventure 2, where it's just 3 different endings and that's it, last story.
Yeah.
Move! Hurry! Just destroy the Death Egg and cut off the power supply.
You're making it sound like a walk in the park.
Now this is my favorite classic Sonic stage because, like I said, it gives me the Sonic and Knuckles vibe, and like Sonic and Knuckles is actually, well, excluding when you connect Sonic 3 together, it's actually my favorite classic Sonic game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is definitely one of the better designed classic Sonic stages.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure if it's because they rushed the other stages or, you know, they just wanted to give a good final impression. I mean, the final stage for Classic Sonics, I mean, I don't like it, but I guess it's alright because it does introduce some cool things to it.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that once we get there as well. Now, you brought up a very good point to me about when you pick up the speed shoots as Classic Sonic, because, like, I actually agreed with you when I went through this again, that he feels more like how he is in Generations when you pick up the speed shoots.
Yeah, and unfortunately the speed shoots only last a good 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. No, but like I said, this is actually my favourite, you know, classic Sonic stage in this game, because I always did like the Death Egg Zone in Sonic and Knuckles. You know, even though it had like some annoying parts of it.
Yeah, and I mean, like, I never really played, you know, the Sonic 3 or Sonic and Knuckles
games.
I mean, it just, I guess it's because Sonic 2, I started off with it.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Sonic 3, I was just like, this doesn't feel like Sonic 2 at all.
Yeah. Yeah, but when you combine the two,
but they're
though.
still great games. I mean, I will go back and play through them.
Oh, yeah. I messed up. Ow.
It just really bothered me with the special stages.
Yeah, I completely butchered that part up there. Yeah, and there's a red ring here that I was nearly thinking of getting, but saying, oh sure, with his jump, it's just, no, I'm not going to risk it.
Yeah. And actually, when I went back to play through this to get all the red rings, I was like, when I got to that part, I was like, how do you even do that?
Yeah. Yeah, I think I do die in this level because I kind of miscalculated a jump.
And I'm guessing
right here.
It's this one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it is.
That's alright. I miscalculated that jump a lot when I was level trying to get the S rank.
Yeah. No, I do like this though. I like how they brought this back from Death Egg as well, where you're going through that.
Yeah.
Because that was a cool effect in you know, Sonic and Knuckles as well. No, but like I haven't died a lot in this run of it. Like, you know, like I said, I have my I have played this before. Anyway, I did my first run of it. I kind of learned from it. I think I died like 3 times. I think. So.
Alright, we're coming up on at the end, and I felt this was kind of lazy. You know, I think the developers were just like, okay, let's just put this here.
Yeah, I thought it was like, oh, you're running on a treadmill and you're destroying something. Like, if you keep running on it, it blows up something. That would have been cool.
Yeah. I like that little background that they had there.
Yeah.
With the spiral spinning. Sort of reminded me of the Death Egg Mach 2 from Sonic 4 Episode 2.
Oh, yeah, you're right, actually. I never thought of that. Right, more goodies. Knee pads. Blonde hair. I think that's like isn't that like a kind of Black Knight kind of armor?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Ooh, I always like this cutscene.
Yeah.
You know, cinematic.
Yay, we did it! Yay!
Those resistance pests and their clever little plots. They're like something on your shoe that you can't wipe off.
Like a shit?
I don't have legs. Neither do you, dude.
5 more hours before the plan is executed. Infinite, let's make a tactical retreat so that we can remobilize our forces.
And by tactical retreat, you mean to say flee with our tails between our legs. I'm quite displeased about this, Doctor.
Shut up and just follow me!
Ooh, struck a nerve there.
Yeah. I actually like how more menacing Orbot, you know, is in this in the writing.
Yeah.
Because he's normally this goofy character.
Yeah. Gives a Saturday M Robotnik kind of feel, I think.
Yeah.
But I think we are approaching the end of this part, and in the next part we'll be going back to Metropolis.
Ah, boy. Another broken modern Sonic level.